What's up, you guys? It's In-Games here again for another fucking episode. Let's get started with today's episode because I just want to get straight into it. But before we start, I just want to do a content warning because today's episode is going to be a very serious topic, and as far as I know, the rest of the season is going to be very serious in talking about my personal struggles, my inner issues, my challenges that I go through, and that I deal with on a daily basis. So, content warning that if you're not in a perfect headspace or a good headspace, at least, then I suggest that you try to watch something else, because we're gonna get very deep into talking about depression and anxiety and existentialism and struggles that I'm going through, and I don't want to put anybody in a worse headspace than what they already are going through. So that's my little content warning. Let's get into it. So today we're talking about a struggle that I've been going through for a while, and I want to talk about it because it's serious for me, because on the inside looking out, it's hard to deal with. It's a struggle, and I know that people always say that phrase that the grass is not always greener on the other side, but on this side, it's hard to picture the grass not being green at all, let alone it being greener. Not that that matters at this point, because I've been going through it alone for 3 months. Well, to put that into perspective, it's the beginning of the month, and it's like the third or the second. It's the middle of the night. It's like the second, third, but it started 2 months ago at the end of the month, and I've been struggling with it alone. So I just want to talk about it. So this started because as most of you guys know, I'm a DJ, I'm a producer, and I love making music, and I love being a part of that creation. I love being a part of that industry. All of that. It really did save my life at one point, but recently I was going through this thing where I was feeling like, because my birthday is coming up and it's the end of my 20s, and I'm not going to be 20 anymore. I don't have an excuse for not having my life together, for having excuses for all that. And I think that my biggest struggle is me not being where I thought I would be, because some of y'all know, some of y'all don't, but I was homeless for a really long time. I was in and out of jail for a really long time. I had no one, no family, no friends to help me or to lean on or to trust. And the thing about having someone to lean on is that the world is and can be a very cold place, and it can be very hard to deal with that alone. And like 98% of people in the world in this day and time, um, they have someone that they can lean on, someone that cares about them, that if not push them forward or help them, they can, at least be emotional support. But I don't have that, and I haven't had that literally since I was 18. But I don't think I've ever had that in my entire life. My brother was there for me when he was still in school, but when he moved out, that was kind of the end of that. That was kind of the end of that, and it was over. And my mom neglected me, abused me, all that. And also I dealt with my own inner issues like self-hatred and doubt and depression and anxiety, and getting diagnosed with depression and getting diagnosed with anxiety when I was, halfway through my teenage years, and that was also a struggle. But my life just never turned out the way that it was supposed to be. And I think that I'm sad about it because at the end of the day, I feel myself wasting time, and I feel myself running out of time, and I feel myself not doing what I need to do to get on my feet, to be ahead of the curve. And all that to say, like, you don't have to be ahead of the curve 100%. You don't have to be ahead of everybody else. You don't have to be better than anybody or less than anybody. But the way that my life, crashed and was taken from me and was out of my control, and just going through it was hard for me because I never expected for my life to be like that. And I think somewhere along the line, I got like this deep existential feeling of, oh, you're wasting time for almost 30. You don't have time to be bullshitting. You don't have time to be making music on the side. You don't have time to do anything but make money to not only support yourself, but to financially support your future. And I think it came from me not wanting to have to work a job forever, because I hate working a job. I hate working a 9 to 5. I hate being forced to be social, because I struggle with that. And being in public makes me nervous, it makes me panic, it makes my depression worse. So I lie awake sometimes, not able to sleep, because knowing that I have to wake up early in the morning and go to work and be forced to smile and pretend in people's faces, which is a different story, but we'll talk about that, but a different episode. But it makes my depression worse, and I can't help but feel deeply like I'm running out of time. Like, I haven't done enough, because I was wasting time, being in jail. I was wasting time being homeless. I was wasting time doing all this stupid shit, wasting my fucking life, throwing my life away. And it wasn't that I don't want to say that it was because it wasn't my fault, but a lot of it was out of my hands and out of my control and bigger than me. But I have been deeply going through that and wanted to talk about it, because if anybody out there is going through this feeling like they're losing their life, or they're wasting time, or they're running out of time, I just want to say that, I know what you're going through, and I understand it, because I haven't been sleeping, and um, it's been 2 months since I recorded this podcast. So it's been 3 months since I've made music, and so it's been a really long time since I've done anything that makes me happy. But at the same time, I haven't done anything productive, and I haven't gotten anywhere. I'm still struggling emotionally and financially because I'm broke, besides paying my rent, and I'm not happy with the music that I'm making or releasing, and I haven't even released anything, and I haven't been sleeping, and it's just been really, really hard on me, and I don't know where I'm going from here, and it's scary. So I really want to talk about it because I've been suffering in silence for a real long time, which I'll talk about in a different episode. But I deeply feel like I'm running out of time because, my youngest years are over and dead and gone, and I'm still trying to figure out what makes me happy. Like I feel stupid. I feel stupid because I'm not in the place where I was meant to be, let alone where I'm capable of being, because of stupid mistakes and choices and things that were out of my control, bigger than me, and being reliant on other people for too damn long, which was my majority of the problem, relying on other people for too long. And I don't know, I just feel really broken and sad and disgusted and scared, like that I'm gonna die and not have done anything important with my life, and not just doing something important with my life. I feel like it's important to me for who I am to do something bigger than my place, do something bigger than my place in the world. And I haven't done anything to start it, to get it done, to begin it, to make it last. Like there are so many important factors that go into contributing to it, to maintaining it, and I haven't even started it. Like I just deeply feel like I'm out of time. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you loved this episode, there are many episodes before this and a whole nother season that you guys can watch. So please go check it out on this channel. And make sure that if you like a video, like it and comment. And if you want to, subscribe. Because at the end of the day, it helps the algorithm help you find more videos like this that's awesome content and that's relatable and super understandable, and more content that you love. So subscribe if you want to. Thank you guys for watching. You're loved, you are important, and I care about you if you feel like nobody else does. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next week episode, which is coming out in 7 days. And peace out. Have a great weekend. Thank you.